Talk about reliability, right? Because, you know, it had this broken timing cover, a blown head gasket. Oh, look at that. Especially here, I can catch my nail on that. One of them's actually completely broken. You can even see the rollers there. Intake, distributor, the heads, all that stuff got bolted on today. Oh, you guys are gonna like what we're doing today. We're gonna take this completely stock 5.0 and we're gonna spice it up a bit. That's my little brother there. So what are we gonna do to it? I think we're gonna change the heads. What else? The intake. Maybe the headers too. And that should fix that problem. So we're gonna get started. All right, quick update on the build. Basically, we undid all the pulleys and all the accessories in the front. Also removed all the brackets. We're now gonna drain the coolant in order to be able to remove the water pump and stuff. So the reason we're doing that is a few months back, my brother got into an accident, so that's why the water pump looks a bit new. It actually got pushed in, and the rod that sticks out actually made a hole on the timing cover. It cracked it, it didn't make a hole, but it's been slowly leaking oil and coolant from there. So it's a perfect chance to replace it. Something else? Oh, that's it. Alright, so we just pulled out the pump, and this is the crack that I was talking about. You can see it right there, right on the timing cover. So we just undid the intake manifold, and that's ready to be pulled out. Pull it out, man. And I'm actually pretty amazed that none of the bolts on the head broke. So usually these here are the ones that pop off. I mean, they don't pop off, they break off. But in this case, everything went pretty smooth. We see the amount of crud buildup right there on the bottom of that head there. I wonder what that is. There's not much left to do. I guess I'll have to go to AutoZone in a bit and get that tool that they loan out so I can pull out the harmonic balancer. But besides that, it's going well. Let's see what's going on in there. It looks a little green to me, man. Doesn't it? Yeah. Like there's a little bit of coolant. I mean, this car has been running like this for what, like 3 years?
A long time.
Yeah, a very long time. So we suspected that. Oh yeah, you can see it. Like you can see these here are green and the other one looked normal. So that's coolant. That's where all the coolant was going. So yeah, there you have it. This Mustang. Talk about reliability, right? Because, you know, it had this broken timing cover, a blown head gasket, and it's been basically just powering through. Daily driven. All right, so it's showtime. We're at a pivotal moment here. We just unbolted both heads. So this is my brother's rite of passage here. This is where he becomes a man. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna take the heads off now. So we're gonna see what it looks like on the inside. I don't think this engine's ever been cracked open. I think this is probably still like the factory head gasket stuff. And there's some coolant coming out. Now it came off, right? I mean, there's pieces of gasket inside the bores, but I mean, it's a little bit worn, but nothing like crazy. Alright, so quick update. We went to get the tool to remove the harmonic balancer, and I got my brother cranking on the tool now, and you see how that's coming out. Pretty soon we'll be able to remove the timing cover, replace that, and I think that's it, guys. We'll be able to well, first of all, we got to clean up the lifter valley, and then we'll be able to start reassembling the car. Alright, so we just undid all the bolts that hold the timing cover in place, and I was able to pry it loose. We're gonna completely remove it right now. Let's see what's under there. You can see there, that is where the impact happened. That is crazy. So it's pretty cracked. Alright, so it turns out that the impact was pretty hard, because even the camshaft bolt loosened up pretty bad. I'm surprised the cam didn't just like slide out, because look, it's literally just spinning. That is crazy. Alright, so we were making a lot of progress. We installed the timing cover, the harmonic balancer. We actually replaced the timing chain as well. And I don't know if you guys remember, I pointed out there was 2 blobs of buildup here when we first took it apart. So when we tried to clean that up, it actually disintegrated and became a bunch of debris. Some of it got on the lifters. So I was cleaning that up, and as I was doing that, I found something very distressing. So the first one that I pulled out, let me see, had a little shiny spot. You can see it there. And I told my brother, hey, you know, there's a problem here. This one appears to be rubbing or something. Alright, so it gets to the point where one of them's actually completely broken. You can even see the rollers there. So I'm sure that has something to do with the fact that the cam bolt was loose. I also pointed that out, which was a little weird. At this point, there's nothing we can do. We're stalled. So I told my brother maybe replacing the lifters, but I don't know the condition of the cam. I wouldn't trust it anymore, especially seeing the condition of these. Maybe we'll get another cam and a set of lifters, and hopefully that does it. Alright. Our new timing set. And this is probably the reason why the cam didn't come out. So that's the purpose of this plate here. Did its job. We're gonna take it off now. Oh, look at that. Oh. Here it is, guys. So you can clearly see that there is wear on the camshaft, but I'm guessing the worst of it is going to be these last ones here. And you can see where, especially here, I can catch my nail on that. What we ended up doing is we ordered this knockoff alphabet cam here. What is it called? The
B303 Plus.
B303 Plus, and that's what we're gonna use on this car. I've never used this cam before, so it's gonna be a first experience here, and we'll find out what happens. Alright, so far we have the cam, the lifters, the timing chain back in place. We're gonna clean up this area right now, and then we're gonna put the timing cover back in. So we're in high spirits right now. It's looking pretty good. It's almost as if we can already bolt on the heads. I think that's what we're gonna do next, and then the lower intake. And man, this turkey's almost ready. So the difference between these and the Explorer, it's not much, by the way, but it does count, especially like if you live in one of the smog states, because these have actually the prohibitions for the thermactor here. You can see them, and that's how you can tell if you're getting Explorer heads or Cobra heads. Anyway, so this is the heads that we're going to be bolting onto the car. Also, this is going to be a throwback to my own channel here. If you guys follow my channel at all, this is an intake that I ported. Man, it must have been like a year ago, and I gave it to my little brother. So I left the ports this size because I thought he was going to be running the E7 heads. So later on we came across those GT40 heads, and that changed, but I'm going to leave it as it is. We're gonna be running this intake here, and this is actually an Explorer intake. So BBK throttle body, 70 millimeters, and we're also gonna be bolting out a set of BBK ceramic coated shorties. Let me get the head and put it on. One back here too. I might have. There it is. There's one side. Alright. Cool. So we're at the final stage of torquing the heads. Passenger side is ready. Since we're using ARP bolts, the box says torque them to 70 in 3 steps, so that's what we're gonna do. About where it's gonna end up. As you can see, the motor's looking pretty close to together now. The headers are in place, motor mounts, timing cover, intake, distributor, the heads, all that stuff got bolted on today. We already torqued the heads, we torqued the manifold. It's not a lot left to do. I mean, just finish assembling the heads, get the pulley system back on, get some coolant in this thing, and we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if this thing is gonna, if it's gonna chop or if it's gonna clap. We'll know for sure. Hey man, where do you rate our chances of success?
100%, 100%. It's gonna chop.
It's gonna chop.
It's gonna chop.
All right.
It's gonna chop.
Yeah, man. Hold on. All right, so we're giving it another try. I want to go ahead and move the distributor a little bit and see if that does it. Go ahead whenever, man. We're gonna have to time it, but we're gonna have to make all the oil and stuff burn out so it doesn't smoke. I'm pretty sure I'm getting cancer right now. So your oil pressure gauge, it never worked, right?
Yeah, it's never worked.
It didn't sound like this before.
Oh man, this thing. Oh, fucking crazy difference.
Yeah?
What the fuck? Yeah. I'm not even like hitting the throttle.
So it did make a difference, right?
Yeah,
All right.
100%. Yeah. I'm sure the H-Spike is back there.
So you do feel the difference then, right?
Yeah.
All right.
No question about it. No, but like backing out right now, I felt the difference.
All right.
Yeah, this feels like a completely different car.
That looks like a satisfied customer to me.
Yeah, 100%.